أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. uh, Hope you all are doing well in Ramadan, inshallah.
वालेकुम सलाम रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू भाई जी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह भाई
So today inshallah we'll do Fail Muzari Mabni Majhool. So I hope that now you have got how to make Fail Mazi Majhool. So by making the OE sound, right? So we have multiple U's, one E, and the last letter will remain. The last letter Harka will
सेम
remain, right? So you can have multiple U's, and the second last will be E, and the last letter will remain same. So today,
सेम
inshallah, we will study Fail Mudare Mabni Majhool. Okay, Mabni Majhool. So it is basically passive present tense, right? So it is passive.
so passive का मतलब mabni means passive that means no?
Yeah, Majhool, Mabni Majhool, based on
मत-
Mabni Majhool.
ठीक
Yeah.
ठीक ठीक
Passive present tense. Fail. Okay. So how is it made? How is it distinguished? So first of all, we'll start from normal active malum, right? So if I start from the yansuru, okay. So yansuru. So yansuru means he helps, right? Okay. So if I say, for example, he is helped or he is being helped. He is helped or he is being helped. So somebody is helping him. So it is the action is going on in the present tense, right? In the Fail Mazi Majhul case, it was he was helped. So that was a past story, right? So this is his help or he is being helped. So it is going on currently, right? Or you can say he will be helped. Kind of also you can say. So, but he is being helped is mostly we use, right? He is being helped. So yeah, we can say like, for example, it has been taken out, right? It is being taken out. So that kind of thing also generally we use. It's all passive in a passive manner. We are using this. So how to use do that? So what we do is we take this fail Muzare active version. Okay. So change its sounds. How it will look. So you will have so to make fail Muzari Majhool. Okay. So we create a sound like multiple sorry single u, okay, and multiple r's, okay, multiple r's, okay, and the last letter sound will remain unchanged, like fil majhul mazi. So in this case, so what will happen this? So if you take the yan suru, so what will happen to it? So u a sound, you create u a sound, right? So you will have
yunsaru is it
yun saru, yes. So you'll have u multiple sorry one u and multiple r's.
one
So
u and multiple r's
yes, so yun the school will
saru
remain same. School will not change. Wherever there is school, school will remain like that. So the dhamma sound will become now a, and the last will remain same. Yun
same
saru.
जी
Yun saru. So yun saru means he is being
he is being helped
yes. Alaikum assalam. Now, if you make another version is like Huma and home. So what will be Huma version?
Yunsurani, Yunsar,
Yunsar Rani.
Rani.
So you'll have Yun Sarani. Yunsarani. Then
Yunsaruna, is it?
Yunsa.
Saruna.
Last will remain same, right? So the verb is extra. So Yunsaruna. Correct. Now you have that again. Tunsaru. Here version. Tunsarani and
Tunsaru.
Yunsarna. And Yunsarna.
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 So I'll write Hunna version here. So the rest you can do it yourself. So Yun
Sarna.
Sarna will be Hunna version, right? So this is they all women. Okay, they all women are being helped, right? Okay. Then you have Anta version again. Tunsaru, Tunsarani, Tunsaruna, Tunsarina, right? Tunsarani again, Tunsarna. So I'll write Antuna version. So you have Tunsarna. Tunsarna. So it means you all ladies or women can say are being helped. You all women are being helped. Then what about I am being helped?
Unsara
Unsara.
Nansura.
Unsara.
Unsara
Yes.
Nansura, right?
Unsaru.
Unsaru.
Last will remain same, right?
Unsaru.
Last will remain same. Unsaru.
Nansaru.
Nunsaru. Ua sound.
Nunsaru. Oh, okay.
Ua sound, right?
Ji.
Nunsaru. So I am being helped and we all are being helped. Okay, so this is how you will identify fail mazi muzari majhool. In the same as fail mazi majhool, the rules are same. Like you have naibul file. You don't have direct naib file. Actual file is unknown. I am being helped. Who helped me? It is, he's unknown. But in case of like fail mazi majhool or muzari majhool, we have also kind of concept called outside doer, right? But that outside doer is called naibul file. For example, if I say Bilal is being helped. So Bilal here is naibul file. Bilal is a naib. He's not file. He's a naibul.
You give another example, You give another example, otherwise it will reflect you.
Yeah. So how will you say that? So here, if you see, he is being helped. That inside doer was naibul file. So here Bilal is being helped. So that is outside file, kind of called naibul file. So you'll say it will be only. So this naibul file. Okay, naibul file. Okay, will be having same properties as file in normal or active, you can say active fail mazi and muzari. So what is our properties? What are those properties? The properties are number one, it will be followed by fail mazi or fail mazi majhool फेल माजी मजहूल और फेल मुजारी मजहूल
मुजारे मजहूल
हुआ वर्षन हुआ और किया वर्षन like same.
Yeah.
Second property is it will be always what? Marfu. Correct? So now in this case, Bilal is being helped. How will you say then?
Yunsaru Bilal.
So you'll say
Yunsaru.
Yunsaru Bilalu. Sorry, Yunsaru Bilal. So Bilal is being helped. Okay, so Yunsaru Bilalu. Okay. So just hold on. Now, if you say like this, yastaghfiru. Yastaghfiru. What is this? Is this fail mazi, muzari, majhul? What?
Muzare. Muzare.
Muzari active, no, malum, right? Normal. So which version?
No.
Zameen?
Is हुआ version.
It's Hua version, right? So yastaghfiru means he seeks forgiveness. He seeks forgiveness. Okay. So how will you say he is being forgiven? How will you say?
Yustaghfaru.
Yustaghfiru.
No, it's not actually. He's being asked forgiveness. It is he is being
Ji.
asked forgiveness.
Forgiveness. Okay.
Asked. Okay, sorry. I'm mistaken. He is being asked forgiveness.
Ji.
He is being asked forgiveness. So he seeks forgiveness. So doer is known here. And to whom he seeks forgiveness?
So it will be Yustaghfaru.
Hmm.
No?
So how will yeah? So it will be yes.
Yustaghfaru.
Yustaghfaru is right, no, right?
So one O multiple R's, right? So you will
Yeah, yes. Yustaghfaru, I said.
okay.
Yustaghfaru. So first will be
Yus-
U, then it will be followed by the multiple R's, right?
Okay, so let me see where I want to write here. Okay. So it will be yeah.
Yustaghfaru.
Sorry.
Tag
Yus
Faru.
Tagfaru. Multiple R's, right?
So this can also mean he sought forgiveness, right? He seeks forgiveness is one.
He is
Then
being
he
asked
is
forgiveness. So
being
who is being
asked.
asked forgiveness?
He sought forgiveness.
Yus
Okay.
Tagfaru. Allah is being he is being asked forgiveness.
Ji.
So Allah is being asked forgiveness, right? Who is asking? That is no, that's not known.
That is not known.
That's not known. Okay.
Ji.
Okay. Now we'll do more examples on this, inshallah, on Quran itself. So let me give you one more example. For example, if you say yaktulu, katala. Okay, katala means to kill. So yaktulu means it's a huwa version, fail muzari, right? He kills. He kills. If you say he is being killed, how will you say?
Yuktala.
Yuktalu.
Yuktalu.
So you will say Yuktalo. So yuktalo means he is being killed. Okay. Okay, right. Now let's do some examples from the Quran. Okay. Zuriba masalu. Zuriba masalu. Right now, I will not tell you the meaning. We'll go for first of all grammatical, way. Zuriba masalu. So what is Zuriba?
To hit or to
Majhul
strike.
fail al-madi. Majhul fail al-madi huwa version.
Fail mazi majhool huwa version.
Huwa version.
Zaraba is the normal fail mazi and Zuriba is the majhool fail mazi, right? So
Mhm.
Zuriba. What is masalun? Sorry, masalun.
Masalu is file.
It is
File.
naibul file. In this case, you should always say it. It is naibul file. Majhool ki case mein you'll always say file naibul file. So this is naibul file. So masal means example. Zuriba. See, zaraba has many meanings. Okay. Zaraba also means to hit. It also means struck. Struck. Okay. Or it also means to put forward. It also means to put forward. So, and masalun means example. Masalun means misal के तो बोलते हैं ना मिसाल के तौर पर example के तौर पर misal means example, masal means example. So how will you translate this then?
He put forward an example, is it?
Oh no, you are wrong. You're translating wrong.
Duriba Masalun.
Starts from the file. File then
From
paper.
naibul file, right? Naibul
Yeah.
file.
Yeah,
Yeah.
naval file.
An
Yes.
example of
An example
Example is being
he put
has
forward.
has been
is
has
Has
been.
been put forward.
But it is
Has
a
been put forward.
mazi, right? Has been put forward. Or you can say, or you can say, or struck.
An example has been struck, is it?
Struck. Or example was struck. Or you can say,
Was struck because it's past tense.
or you can say, or an example was
Struck.
okay. Let me write one more from the Quran. It's an example from the Quran only.
Ji.
So, this is here. Unzilat. Unzilat suratun. Unzilat suratun. So what is unzilat? Unzilat.
Majhul fail al-majhul.
Okay, which version?
the Hunna version.
Here version.
Oh,
Hiya
here
version.
version.
Yeah.
Here version. Is it fail mazi or muzari?
Fail madi.
Mazi
Madi.
majhul.
Mazi.
So can you tell me its malum version?
Which
Actual
version?
Nazalat. Nazalat, is it?
Anzalat.
Anzalat. Anzalat. Ji.
Version. Anzalat. So unzilat.
Unzilat.
Anzalat.
Okay.
Unzilat.
Anzalat is normal version.
Unzilat.
And
Anzalat. Unzilat. Ji.
yes. So unzilat is okay. So it's majhul. Now, anzala means to, anzala means to send down. Anzala means to send
Send
down.
down. Send down.
Suratun. It's not suratun, sorry. Suratun. Okay, sorry. Let me scroll down. It is Suratun. Okay. So Suratun means, surah.
Surah.
So
Ji.
means surah. Okay.
Naibul file.
Naibul file. So Suratun is naibul file because if you see it has the property of naibul file in a sense. It is after fail mazi majhool huwa version and it is marfu.
Ji.
It is marfu. So how will you translate this then?
Surat was sent down, is it?
A surah was
A surah was sent down.
sent down. Okay, if you go to the surah Zalzala. Okay, what is the number of surah Zalzala? Can anybody tell?
99.
99, yeah, 99. I'll share the screen, okay, so that you will be able to see it. Just hold on. Okay, you're able to see this? Sorry, yeah,
Yes, brother, I can see.
okay. Iza zulzilatil arzu zilzalaha. Okay, let me copy this verse. Iza zulzilatil arzu zilzalaha. Okay. Now, Iza means when. Iza means when. Always remember this. Iza means when. Okay. So, basically, if you see Zulzilat, basically, it was Zulzilat. But what happens when we recite for pronunciation, for making the pronunciation smooth, the sukun is turned into kasra. Otherwise, fail does not have any kasra. No fail will have kasra. Whenever you see a fail having kasra at the end, you should understand it is either hiya version or it is amr, because hiya version will start, end with sukun, right? Or it is some amr. Amr also fail. Amr also will end with sukun, right? So this T is only for E sound is only for for continuation. Iza zulzilatil arzu. Otherwise, we had to say like this. Iza zulzilat al ardu zilzalaha. Right? Iza zulzilat. Then I had to stop. Al ardu zilzala. But for making it smooth, tajweed, they put kasra at the end. But you understand this kasra is not part of it word. It is just put for flow. Actually, it was sukun. Got it? Now, it is actually sukun. Now, what is this zulzilat? Which kind of fail it is?
Yeah, fail Madi Majhool here version.
Yeah,
Hiya version.
If you see
Ji.
zalzala, okay, it was zalzala. Zalzala is the actual, he shook. Okay, it is basically four-letter fail mazi. Okay, zalzala, anzala, like the kind of that. Okay, so zalzala. Now it became zulzila. Oi sound zulzila, but it was and it is here version. So zulzilat. So zalzalat became zulzilat. Okay, now al ardu. What is this playing role here? Al ardu.
Naibul file.
Naibul file for zulzilat. Now, question is why zulzilat is there? Why not zulzila? Why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala use feminine version here? Why not zulzila?
Aradu is the feminine for Arabs. You say
Because
Arab.
naibul file is feminine.
Feminine.
Okay, this is feminine. Ardu is because Arab said so. Now zilzalaha, this is mudaf ilay, right? Zilzala plus ha. So basically, this is a kind of actually derived from the zalzala. It is called maful. Sorry, maful matlak. Maful matlak. Maful matlak. So basically, matlak means when the ism is derived from generally masdar. Masdar is the ism derived from the
Same root word.
no, masdar is derived from the fail. Okay. So, but if masdar is same as the verb, the root word of the masdar here, the ism is same as the ism, right? See, zalzala. Here also zalzala. Zalala. Okay, zalzala. So this is called a matlaq. It is generally used for emphasis. So when I say, for example, he was hit like anything, like hitting, right? So he hit him like great hitting. Okay. So in this case, zalzala means shaking, right? So how will you say iza zulzilatil arzu? इतना ही कितना आप कैसे ट्रांसफर करोगे? How will you translate? Iza zul zilatil arzu. Bas. इतना कैसे आप translate करोगे?
Iza, you said is when. Iza is when.
Iza, when?
Uh,
Sorry, when?
when
Earth,
the
the earth,
earth,
the earth.
The
earth is
earth,
shaken,
when the earth will be shaken,
will be shaken, because you have to use
yes,
the
will be
present.
shaken
Yes,
as
yes,
now,
will be
as
shaken
it's as a violent shaking. So as
as a violent shaking.
this is yeah,
बहुत ज्यादा
zilzala. So again,
ज्यादा
it is
जी,
zilzala as a violent
as a
shaking, as a violent,
violent shaking. जी,
violent or great, you can say shaking. So it will be huge,
shaking. जी,
terrible shaking. So when the earth will be now, here if you
जी,
see, this was fail mazi, but I have translated as will be in the future tense. So if you see, whenever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about akhirah, mostly he'll be using fail mazi. Mostly. He will
जी,
not use fail muzari. Why? Why so? Because fail mazi has a one property. It can cover past, present, and future. So in the akhirah
future.
case,
Yes,
in akhirah case, and that's number one. Number two, it has more certainty than the future tense. It has
exactly, because that makes a
more certain.
perfect tense.
Fail
जी,
mazi is more certain. For example, I'll give you a simple example. If I say this room will occupy 100 people definitely. Okay, there's a room. I'm giving example of some room. I say this room will definitely fit 100 people inside. So what does it mean? It means I have already experimented it. There were already this thing happened that 100 people had already been accommodated before. So it's certainty.
accommodated in that.
So in this case, I will
जी,
always use fail mazi. So in
जी,
the past, it happened. The fail mazi is giving past experience plus present and future. So this is being, this gives us more certainty. So fail mazi gives more certainty compared to fail muzari. So that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala use here fail mazi. So so this is going to happen. And when you translate it, you will translate it as a future tense. So iza zul zilatil arzu zilzala. Number one. Number two, whenever you have this iza, okay, whenever you have iza, it is, basically it's a kind of harf zarf, it's giving place and time, okay, it talks about time, right? So whenever you have iza, this iza is always used again for certainty. For example, if I say, when you come to my house, I will serve you dates, for example. So this, I will use iza only when I am certain. I'm giving you certainty that this is going to happen. If I say, like, for example, I don't have any certainty, I tell you, when you come here, I'll serve you, but I'm not certain, but I will not use iza. I'll use something else. Okay. So I will use in, for example, in. In also means if, okay, or sometimes it also means when. Okay. So iza is always used when the things will happen surely. So when you do something, it's a kind of condition. When this thing happens, when this thing happen, and other thing is going to be possibly happening. Okay. So iza zulzilatil arzu zilzalaha, when the earth will be shaking like a violent shaking. Okay. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَأَخْرَجَتِ الْأَرْضُ أَثْقَالَهَا. Now, أَخْرَجَتْ. So let me translate, copy this. وَأَخْرَجَتِ الْأَرْضُ أَثْقَالَهَا. Now, what is this أَخْرَجَتِ? أَخْرَجَتِ.
Yeah, same fail madi here version.
It's not majhool, it's normal. It is basically
Yeah, normal.
أخرجت, but this sound is coming because, that continuation.
of Allah.
Yeah. So
Tajweed,
أخرجت.
because of tajweed.
Yeah. Kharaja means to come out, to throw out.
जी,
Now, what is al-ardu? What kind of role it's playing?
Foil.
Naib file.
Naib.
No, normal foil.
Normal file. Okay. Because it's normal fail mazi. And it is here version. That's why akhrajat. Now, asqalaha. What is this combination? Asqalaha.
it's the same
Mudaf,
mudaf
mudaf ilayhi.
ilayhi.
Now, here, if you see asqala and ha, why not who? Why ha? What is this ha referring to?
Aradu.
Arad. Yeah,
Yes.
Arad.
So this attached pronoun is referring back to ar. That's why ha. Okay, you see? Okay. Now, how will you translate this? Akhraja means throw out, throw. Wa akhrajatil arzu asqalaha. And
What?
and
Akhrajaha?
when the
and
Earth throws.
and the earth
The earth
and the earth. So basically,
throws.
this when will be
no
part of that.
and
This when will be part of that. Okay. And when, because if you
yes,
see here,
the earth, yes,
this ataf, harf ataf, this
ataf, the
this is
harfi
referring
ataf,
to is also so. And when the earth
earth
uh, will
throws, is it?
will throw out
When the earth will throw,
throw out
out,
what?
okay, throw out,
So
okay,
asqal means burden, burden. So how
throw out its burden, is it?
throw out its burden.
Its burden.
So when the earth will be
Asqa.
shaken violently, when the earth will be shaking, when the earth will be shaking violently, so when the
Ji.
earth is being shaken, when the earth is being shaken, okay, shaken, the earth will be shaken violently, and when the earth will throw its out. So basically,
Throw out its
and the earth
burden.
will basically not when is not here. So and the earth will throw out its burden.
Throw.
So when this will happen, so when this is going to happen, this is after the aftermath. So when earth will be shaken, it's violent shaking. What will happen with that? Earth will bring out all its burden. So what is this burden? What burden it will throw out? Any idea?
We all, the mountain, we, river, everything in the earth.
So the scholars are saying here, if you read tafsir, they are a majority of the fukha, they say the iskal, the burden here is human beings. The bodies of the human beings will be thrown out. All whoever, in the graves, right? So we all will be thrown out with that zalzala. And then next, وَقَالَ الْإِنسَانُ مَا لَهَا. So what is qala?
Kala, he said, he said it.
Now
He
He
qala,
says, I
qala
think,
is fail mazi huwa version, right? What is
he said,
al-insanu doing? What kind of role it's playing?
only it's foil.
File. It's a file of qala. Ma laha. Ma laha means what is wrong with it. So mala means what is wrong. Mala means what's wrong, and ha means attached pronoun referring to earth again. So insan will say the mankind will be thrown out, and they will say what is going on wrong with it, means what is happening with earth, what is wrong happening with the earth. Okay, so they'll be shocked. Okay. Okay, so next. يومئذ تحدث أخبارها. Okay, hold on. I'll copy this. يومئذ تحدث أخبار. يومئذ, it means a day, that day. يومئذ means that day. Okay.
that day.
Now,
Ji.
تحدث. What is this?
Mazi majhool. Fail mazi majhool. Majhool.
No, it's not majhool. Why it is not majhool? Tell me why it's not majhool. First of
This.
all, it is not a male mazi majhool.
No,
So
Muzare majhool.
no,
Muzare. Because task time.
okay, you might have said, you might have guessed because of two, but the fail Muzare Majhool is what? It is
Double
OA sound.
sound.
OA sound.
Yeah.
It's not UI sound.
Yeah.
Right? UI sound is
Yes.
fail Mazi. But fail Mazi also it cannot be. Why? Because it has to be multiple U's. It will be then tu, hu, this, ta. Last will be A sound. Right? So basically, this is normal fail Muzare to haddisu. It is a family, second. Family 2. Family 2 will start with always Dhamma sound. Okay. So it is a normal fail Muzari. And families we have not studied yet, inshallah, when we reach there. So it is not so you can see clearly from this, it's not majhool. It does not have any indication of majhool. Whether Muzari or Mazi. Mazi will be multiple U's and E sound. Muzari will be U and multiple R sound. Correct? Okay. Now,
Yes.
now Hadasa means to narrate. Hadasa means to narrate, to tell the story. Okay, to narrate. Akhbaraha. What is akbara? Akbara, I mean, say grammatical structure.
Mudaf ilayh.
So akbara. Now,
Plural
ha is referring. So ha is again
Ha
referring to
is
what?
because of that hadith.
Attached pronoun.
Yeah,
Attached pronoun.
referring back to earth.
Earth. Ji.
Now, yawmaizin, on that day.
On that day, narration.
Hadithu. So, what will you, how will you translate this to hadith?
Hadith is narration, is it? You
Who's
said
narrating?
narration.
Who? No. Now, to hadithu is which version of film?
Your narration. Your
Which version?
Anta version. Anta
Okay.
version.
No, it can be anta, it can be here. So, what is fitting here? Context. It can be here
Here,
or
here.
so here. If you say the context is earth, right? So it's not anta. So it
So
is
it
here.
will be here.
So on that day,
On that day,
it will
the
narrate.
narrations.
It will
It
narrate.
will narrate.
So
It
earth
will
will
narrate.
It will narrate. So it is the inside doer. It here, the inside doer here in this case refers to earth. So on that day, it will narrate akhbaraha, its news. It is
It's
Daily.
news.
now what
Ji.
the news is narrating? What will happen? What
All
news?
the good and bad a man does, no? That I think so, right?
So what happens when earth will be shaken and the mankind will be thrown out? Earth will speak. Every part of the earth will speak. So what it will speak is, it will not, whatever sins mankind have done on the earth, so that part will speak. So, and the speaking will not be for against only disbelievers. It will be also for believers also. So whatever sins we did on any part of the earth, whether backbiting, evil, जो भी